Welcome to NewsArcade, where engaging with the news becomes an immersive experience. Using an interactive media format, news engagement is transformed into an educational and enjoyable journey. Educating your readers to become critical media consumers isn't the most obvious journalistic aim of a newsroom. In our initial research for NewsArcade, we found that journalists largely believe it's the job of schools and parents to raise students to seek out quality news, not the news medias. But news literacy is a crucial factor in increasing this demand, and experience shows that news literacy is best promoted when media channels take part in educating the next generation of media users. At the same time, we see a trend of news avoidance among the younger audience, making it clear that the media channels need to respond. That's why one of the goals of NewsArcade is to help users get to know journalism better and develop their news literacy. But what do these two terms actually mean, news literacy and news avoidance?
Young people have more access to news than ever, and they realize the importance of staying informed. But the research also shows a trend of news avoidance. Some people make a conscious decision to avoid the news to protect themselves from information overload. To them, negative news can be emotionally overwhelming and make them feel powerless. Others may avoid news without realizing it, simply because they are not focused on current or political issues, or they prefer other kinds of news, such as sports or entertainment. Avoiding news for too long can reduce awareness for social issues. Without knowing what's happening in the world or society, it's harder to participate in discussions or make well-informed decisions. News literacy can play a role here. News literacy means that people from all backgrounds and ages know how to identify reliable news and information and value the importance of a free press for democracies. Sharing knowledge about how news and information is produced and become aware of our own role in this information and news landscape make people feel more empowered to play an active role in our open society.
NewsArcade is chiefly designed to help users get to know journalism better and become more news literate. By publishing stories with NewsArcade, you're contributing to counteracting news avoidance and raising the level of news literacy without being preachy and still acting as a journalist. And potentially attract more young new users for your media. NewsArcade is designed in a pan-European partnership of news publishers, game and IT developers, media literacy experts, and academics. Learn more in our series of video tutorials. Hope to see you in our arcade.